I was watching over the spring break the YouTube video I posted of the orientation speech I give. And I remember, Alex, you said, I have friends that DJ, and they inspired me to want to DJ, to want to take this class and learn. When they watched you, I'm sure, on your IG, fucking navigate through that challenge with Avatar and DMT, I'm sure you inspired them to at least be like, fuck, maybe, like you said, maybe I should learn.
Yeah, like,
you know?
That is what happened.
And that is why the videos are important, man. I share them because people need to see what DJing truly, really is. It's not being up here in front of a mixer and your laptop and you're hitting buttons. Yes, Olivia.
Do you think that like the industry will actually change? Because what you were saying is like we need to like have a resurgence, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the culture is like too far gone now. Like it's gonna take so much to change because you got the companies and then you got famous people.
Yeah.
Like who's gonna take them down?
I guess my answer to that is I may not be able to change the direction this art is going in, but I have two options. I could complain about it or do something. And I'm just gonna try to teach as many fucking new school students as I can and as many private students as I can, and then let the chips fall where they may. At least I know I physically tried to do something, opposed to some of my colleagues who just call people out and complain but sit at home and don't do anything about it. Like, it's not enough for you to bitch about someone hitting buttons if you're not going to teach the next person the secrets of this art. And there was a time where I would not teach you guys this. I'd fucking hoard it to myself and not share it with anyone because only I wanted to know the secrets that I fucking bust my ass to teach myself. But now the way shit is, I gotta like fucking unleash it all and spread it so that you guys could then spread it amongst your friends. And for example, you have DJ friends, you teach them now. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. I'm gonna ask you guys to bring it up and we're gonna learn Serato. Now, I need you guys to stand somewhere that you could see the laptop. So literally, if you have to stand behind me. Okay. Now, if you want to assign a song, play a song on the turntable, all you gotta do is highlight the song, and then you could either drag the song you highlighted to one of the two virtual decks, or you could press shift right arrow for the right turntable or shift left arrow for the left turntable. I like to do shift arrow because it's faster. Okay? So, look at my hand, guys. I have Kick in the Door highlighted, Notorious B.I.G., shift right arrow, you see the song pops up, right? So now, look. So this record here isn't like your real piece of vinyl that you guys been working with all semester. This is a control record. So there's a time code on this wax, and the mixer has an interface in the back of it, and that's a USB connection. So it communicates with the software and allows you to play it MP3s from your iTunes. Okay?
It doesn't matter where you place the needle.
It doesn't matter where I place the needle when you're on relative mode. We're going to talk about that. Let's talk about that right now. There are 3 modes that you could play a song in. Absolute mode, relative mode, and internal. Okay? Now, let's try absolute. So, can you guys see the cursor?
Did you write about this in the article?
Yeah.
Was that in the...
Yes. So you see the I love when you guys reference the homework. You see the cursor here?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so you see where I'm moving it? So for the right turntable, absolute mode, relative mode, and internal mode is right here in this area. Alright? And for the left turntable, it's here. Okay? I'm on absolute mode now, ABS. On absolute mode, when you're playing a song, the program works as if you're playing a piece of vinyl. So if I bang on the turntables, what's gonna happen? It's gonna skip, right? See how it's jumping the different spots of the song? Okay. You guys, because you stuck with me all semester for the last 10 weeks or so, have earned the right now to not use absolute mode. And everyone is gonna be encouraged to set their Serato to relative mode, REL. So look at the cursor, just click it. I'm clicked on ABS and I'm just moving down to REL, and I click on REL. On relative mode, if you bump the turntable, if someone is dancing near the turntable and let's just say the floor isn't sturdy,
Get away from the turntable.
right? Yeah, you don't have to do that on relative mode. Yeah, it has how. Yeah, exactly. Now you play the record. It skips exactly at the same spot it left off from. So when you're scratching and you might be a little too heavy-handed and make the needle skip, you won't even know it's skipped because it skips on beat. Okay? But the dope thing about the way you guys learned this semester is that now I've embedded in you the feel, the touch, the relationship, the way to interact with turntables. So you're gonna treat this subconsciously like the piece of vinyl that you guys were working with on the JMJ challenge. You're not gonna be doofy and clumsy on the turntables. You're gonna have the finesse of someone using vinyl, okay? So remember that, relative mode is the mode that we're gonna be in. Now, let's say you're DJing a party. You've been DJing for 2 hours. You gotta go to the bathroom, right? But you're afraid if you leave the set, someone's gonna come and be stupid and like DJ or take the needle off. Here's what you do. You guys see the cursor? Click internal. Put the arm back. Go to the bathroom. Come back. Right? Start the platter again. Drop the needle. Go back to relative.
Wait, so how do you know?
It doesn't matter.
Paris Hilton
I'm
was
sorry.
using internal mode as opposed to.
She probably, you know what Paris Hilton probably does, or DJs like her, they'll use internal mode on one side,
Yeah.
right? And then they'll act like everything's playing, right? And then, right, they'll drop. But you know, like for example, they could let a song play, but then just act like mime every movement.
Yeah.
She's also not using
exactly.
turntables, probably.
She's CDJs.
She's CDJs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Please, Paris Hilton using turntables.
Yeah. She'd be like, what's a vinyl?
Yeah, exactly. So are we on the same page about absolute mode, relative mode, and internal, guys? Are we on the same page about the 3 modes?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So absolute is like vinyl.
Right.
Internal is like you can either go to the bathroom. Relative is like skips on beat.
Yes, skips on beat. Yeah, correct. Okay. So let's say you want to play "Passing Me By" Farside in your set, right? And you want to start the song from here. You have to be on relative mode for this to happen, okay? So you hold the record at the start point, right? And make sure, remember, grab at 11, pull back to 9. Remember all that, right? Same thing, just pull back to the beginning, right? Now look, I hit the pad. Now I've cued that spot of the song. So if I'm playing, let's say a track on this side, right? And now I want to cue up far side. Grab the needle, say I move it back. Let's say I want it to start at 12. I set the mark at 12. Now look, see my hand? Hit the pad. You see I did it without headphones? Are you guys getting the coolness of that?
Yeah.
Right?
Because you can line it up without having to like hear it in your head.
Oh, that's how Maisie did the first part of her set without
Right,
headphones.
right.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Do you guys remember the fucking struggle? You had to. It's just a week ago of rewinding and queuing up and the pressure of that when you're transitioning and picking up the needle and doing all that. Now you literally just do this. That's it. Right?
Wait, so you just set it by holding it in place and then pressing?
Holding it in place and press the button.
This is fresh as well.
Do you
Makes
feel like
sense?
some of the technologies that like helps you in ways? Like I know you wrote about it.
Oh, the technology has helped me in
Like would you have
numerous
been able
ways.
to do any of that before? And do you
Oh,
feel like
yes, I would have been able. Before, what I would have done was, I have. Hold on for a second.
You would have marked the record, maybe?
Hold on, let me just grab. Let me grab a record real quick to show you guys.
Like,
Yeah, mark it, and
you can drop it. You can drop the needle first.
I have to move down to it.
So look, before, what I would do is. You guys noticed that by eye or by sight, I knew where to go, where the break was, right? So watch, look. I want to go here, right? So you take a piece of tape and you do this,
I think so, yeah.
right? So look,
See?
see? So it does, I have a piece of tape, doesn't matter, right? I know, I trust, without using headphones, I trust that when I put the needle on the tape, it's there. See? But now, with technology, you could do
you did that so accurately, just like off the bat.
it because I learned all this stuff on vinyl. You know what I mean? Now, with technology, let's just erase these cues. Same song, right? Go to the break part.
So now it's
Okay?
Yeah.
Whereas on the computer, it's a pad. But here, you got to do the work. See how that works? But here's my thing. I fucking appreciate that I know how, you saw how fast I did it for you guys, right? That I know the trick. This was a secret that we didn't tell people. So you would be at a battle and see the DJ fucking cue up the song without headphones and then drop. And you'd be like, how the fuck did he do that? What? Like, without headphones. And we would know that we use tape, you know, and you guys wouldn't know. So these are the secrets that, yeah, these companies studied this art and they know, all right, man, these DJs are using tape. Let's just create these pads now and call them cue points. And they're there for you to use, okay? I know I zoomed through this stuff, but does it make sense?
Yeah.
Are we on the same page? All right, so go to your Seratos now, guys, and just fuck around with everything that I went over, and then I'm gonna call you back up one more time.
Calling